Hello, I'm Joe from Weekend Techno, and today I will teach you how to install a processor. It's very simple, and I will guide you through it. So, the first thing you have to do is get the motherboard out of the box. Here you'll find the processor in an anti-static bag. So, it comes in an anti-static bag because motherboards and static don't go together. Mostly the motherboard is very expensive, so you should be very careful with it. Also, lay that down for now and get the accessories. So get the manual, get some papers, and get the I/O shield. The I/O shield is very important for your case because else dust can get into your computer, and dust and computers also don't go together. So after you've gotten it out of the box, place the motherboard on top of the box because it's made out of cardboard and cardboard is not conductive, and take it out of the bag. So when you're taking it out, touch it by the plastic parts because plastic doesn't conduct, and you have less chance to shock the board. So for now, lay that down and let's unbox the processor. So the processor here is the AMD A series, I think the 7400K, and it is a really good processor. It's overclockable and it is good for daily work like processing. That's what the processor does, and internet browsing, and really easy stuff. So in the box you'll find a processor and you'll find the processor cooler. So the processor cooler is very important because the processor has to stay cool. That makes sense. On the back of this processor you'll find pins, and those pins will correspond to the socket on the motherboard just now. And here I will also show you the processor cooler. It's very simple and it comes with thermal paste, so you don't have to buy any thermal paste. So let's get ourselves comfortable with the board. Figure out where the socket is and figure out where the RAM slots are and where everything is. So just have a good look. And then search for this socket. This socket is very important because that's where the processor fits. On the processor, you'll find a small golden triangle, and I'll show that to you now. And that's this small golden triangle, and that will align with the golden triangle in the top right corner of the processor socket. So what we do, we get the lever and we pull it up, and then without any force, you just put the processor into the socket. So like this, you just put it in. And then what you do, you just pull the lever down. It can take some force, but don't be scared if you don't hear any cracking noises or you don't hear anything that sounds out of place. It's good. And then we have to install the processor cooler. So the processor cooler is installed very easy. You first have to put the processor cooler on top of the processor. And then you have to get these metal things at the side to rest over the anchors. So these two anchors here, and these two anchors here are very strong. So you have to make, what I was trying to say is that you don't have to be too careful with these anchors at the side. They are very strong and they can take some force. So let's get back to the video. So here you close it, and closing it is very easy. You just pull the lever at the side and it just locks into place. So here I use a little bit too little force, and here I use enough force, and it's into place. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, and if you disliked, please dislike but tell me why. So maybe it's the audio, maybe it's the video, maybe it was not interesting, or just something else. So put it in the comments, and if you liked, again, like and subscribe. Bye guys.